if the cinema gods came to me tonight and said, you know, you're going to die in 3 months and you get to make one more movie, which director would it be? You know, there's a lot of great, great directors in this room, and there's a lot of great directors in this world. But my choice would be to get to make one more with Richard Linklater. And so let's give him the Maverick Award, because he's the real deal.
Wow. Now I guess I got to give the speech of my life. Holy moly. Thanks so much, Ethan. That was so sweet and touching, and I can't tell you how special it is for me to have Ethan here. You know, Ethan is sort of the living embodiment of everything I love about this whole process of movies. You know, when I think about a movie I made, it's not something in my past. The movies are sort of fixed, you know, they're done. But what's still alive in me, you know, what's still magical is the, you know, the relationships with the people who, you know, I collaborated with, the crew, the cast, you know, that's still in play, you know, that's personal, but that's what, at the end of the day, I can honestly say, you know, that's what, you know, means the most to me. And, you know, it's just that magic of collaboration. So I just want to thank the Woodstock Film Festival, you know, for having me and my film here. And, you know, this is a wonderful honor, this Maverick Award. I'll have to admit, you know, when I got a call asking me to come here, I was like, Maverick Award? Oh no, is that one of those old man awards they give you as you're slowly can't make films anymore and you go out to pasture and it's all over for you? And then, no, calm down. Here's a list of, oh, these are all these great filmmakers and people like, oh hell, they gave it to Kevin Smith last year. I'm older than him, so, you know, no problem. Okay, I'll be there. But I have to say, I'm still a little paranoid up here. I mean, wasn't Roman Polanski showing up for one of these about a week ago? I'm like, I'm kind of watching my back. You know, you never know. They're going to come out and throw the cuffs on you. I think that's really my definition of a maverick. A maverick filmmaker is someone who feels in their heart of hearts they could be arrested at any minute. You know, like, you've had a good run, boy, but it's over. There's something to it. I'm not kidding. So anyway, this Maverick Award, it's very special to me. And I want to also congratulate the Woodstock legal team for getting that cease and desist order successfully on McCain and Palin and returning that Maverick Award back here where it belongs. You know, on an occasion like this, I feel like it's up to me to be a little reflective and talk about, you know, where I was and where I've come, and, you know, it's just one of those moments. You don't really live your life like that, but every now and then you have to try to articulate that. And I think I can honestly say, you know, my life that I've lived since the early 90s, since I was so lucky enough to get to do, you know, what I do, get to make these films. I think the reality I'm living in now is, my reality sort of exceeds the wildest dreams, you know, I ever had for myself. And I mean that. You know, but, you know, for me, that's my film life, you know, in the 90s. But the most special time, I think, in my life was before that, the years right before that. I had fallen just head over heels, absolutely in love with cinema. You know, I was watching over 600 films a year. I was writing. I had just dedicated my life to it completely. You know, I bought a camera and some editing equipment and a projector, and I was just living and eating and breathing, you know, cinema. I remember blackening in my windows to my room and editing around the clock to meet some arbitrary deadline I had set on myself for a short film that like 3 people would see. And then myself and some friends, we started this film society in my adoptive hometown of Austin, Texas. And we just started showing films. And I'm really I'm more proud of the film society than I am, I think, any films I've done. You know, just that what we're still able to do 24 years later. We still show films on film to audiences, and we do, you know, a lot of other things, you know, for our community too. So, I mean, when I look back on those years, I have to kind of admit to myself I think I was clearly running from something. And I think that would be the real world. Yeah, I didn't really ever want to be official. You know, I didn't want to participate in the society of commerce and whose ambitions seemed so meaningless to me. So I retreated. You know, this whole thing was a retreat into the greatest alternate universe that has ever been created, and that's the world of cinema. The prism of cinema is the entire world. Everything can be seen through it. I found this a very healthy way to live my life, and because it's all inclusive. It can include absolutely anything that you're interested in, anything you want to share, and sorry. But I mean, this world of cinema we're all in. You know, it's kind of like the real world. You know, and yeah, you know, there's a commerce element to it, but that's all at the service, you know, of something much greater. But the greatest thing you encounter in this alternate world is the people. You know, everyone you meet, if I had to list some characteristics of people in the film world, I would really say this. You know, they're very intelligent. A lot of worlds, people aren't that smart out there. Very literate. That's a gift, to spend your time around smart people. I used to be an offshore oil worker. I appreciate the world of cinema. The people that are very passionate. They care about things. They care about the world. They care about art. They care about their lives. They care about people, you know? But I think the most charming thing, the most moving thing, I think the most human thing is this kind of bedrock of optimism that pervades this. And I know there's a lot of, you know, people talk about the film industry often in negative ways. There's a lot of fear and all that. And yeah, that's there. But every single person in this world, you know, they really do have faith. They're trying to create something out of nothing. You know, every time, every film, no matter what it is, they're trying to create. And I see that as such a positive thing, you know, in this world. And